Oh my God, you're primate behavior.
My friend!
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Reactive.
Don't say anything. Thank you.
Reactive because we're primates. Right? You have your reptilian hindbrain that lights up.
Stop.
Someone challenges your status. Things we haven't come to terms with as an intellectual culture. So,
okay. Period. Thank you.
How is this dude drunk again in the middle of the day?
Listen, don't get him started.
There's no hope. Sperm donor babies only.
Oh, there we go.
My children only. I'm sorry. There's no hope. My children only. Sorry. Bye.
Okay. Spurs.
All right.
What is it?
Okay.
Well,
Sit in the audience,
all
George.
kinds of
Thank
people
you.
on here.
Sit in the audience. I told you, I don't want to hear a single word about your disgusting sperm. Give it to Rohan. He's really thirsty for it.
And how are we even saying, okay, let's not talk about sperm? How is this even a sentence we're saying?
I have to be. He does it in every fucking room, bro.
I know. It's insane. He is. George, you really are. I won't say you're the worst person on here. I can't say that. No, I wouldn't, not even close. Definitely.
At least he doesn't accuse us of being anti-Semite, Jew haters, or baby killers. No, he doesn't do that.
Semite, yeah, anti-Semite.
He doesn't demonize us,
He doesn't.
So George,
I didn't get it.
Let me bring up Zach. He's entertaining. Zach, come on up.
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to mention this because I was kind of listening to the news before getting in here. There's I've been looking at a lot of far-right news outlets recently, and a lot of them have been talking about Epstein in many various ways, which has been very interesting so far. To where, do you guys know who Charlie Kirk is? Yeah. Okay. So Charlie Kirk's far-right political party had a conference that also had Steve Bannon in there, where they talked about the Epstein files and how important it was for the Trump base and the MAGA base. And mind you, the MAGA base and Trump base are more like the biggest conspiracy theorist people we have here in America. And they had booed the crap out of anyone who went ahead and tried to say anything otherwise about the Epstein case. And they addressed something with Epstein where they were talking about his ties with Israel. And it's interesting that point is getting picked up because a lot of the MAGA supporters who are really pissed off said this. They said Epstein, it wasn't about just taking down a pedophile. It was also about taking down the people who govern us. And the MAGA support base has been holding on to three key details. Who the elites are, the deep state, and how he is tied with Israel. And they're not letting any of those 3 points go. And they're starting to make this a huge issue to where they're starting to be a political shift where every single Republican, every single Democrat, and any single politician that even speaks in the favor of hushing up people about Epstein, they're like, people are just going to throw them out unilaterally. Doesn't matter which political party, they will be thrown out of office if they even mention this kind of idea. So now the question has become, especially from the far right outlets and the far right think tanks, if this problem is as big as the far right is making it out to be, what would be the next course of action? How do you correct something that's already going downhill? And third of all, what do we do about Israel? Because Israel has now become the main talking point in the far right circles about they don't want any involvement with Israel anymore. They're starting to get sick of this entire shit, especially with the last couple of months. And this Jeffrey Epstein has blown it up even more. And then some of them have even talked about the fact that they'd rather vote for a socialist. They were referencing basically Zohar Mamdani. They would rather vote for a socialist that actually cares about staying in the country and helping the country get better than someone who just wants to be a dog for Israel, right? These are the key points that we're taking away from a couple of the news outlets I was kind of bringing or listening to today.
What's up with you, Zach? What's going on with you?
What's up? I'm cooking my dinner.
You cooking your dinner? What are you making?
Hello, mi amigo.
I'm gonna have a lot of broccoli.
All right.
With butter?
Let me turn off the hand raising. George is gone. George, don't come up, man. Otherwise, I'll have to move you down again.
Also, Zach, I guess is your name is. You do realize Charlie Kirk has tried to advocate for him to himself to be like the best person to be a Jew
I don't
ally.
think he doesn't know who Charlie Clerk is. Do you know Charlie Clerk is the Zach Kirk?
I believe it is Charlie Kirk.
Do you know him?
I know him more than you do.
Have you personally met him?
I do not have never personally met him.
Oh, good. I thought you personally met him.
No, but I said in the audience, I like him. I thought I like him. I like parts of what I've seen him say. But then Caleb explained to me that he is a Christian evangelist or whatever who believes in the second coming and supports Israel for stupid reasons.
So you know one thing I don't get, Zach. Why are these people? They strongly believe in genociding the Jewish community, right? Because of their end times, right? Why are these people given like a free pass? Here, you can say anything against Israel because you're supportive of Israel, and still talk shit about the Jews and whatever. They're given like the free, pass. But as soon as other people, when they speak on Israel, or what Israel is doing, criticizing it, why are we called anti-Semite? You see the problem there? Even though you have one party, they during the end time they want to genocide you, 50% of you, and then they want to either convert you to Christianity or whatever.
I hear you, but
they get a free pass.
I think this is a Caleb question. This is a religious question that I'm not very well versed in, so I'm not the person to answer this question.
And I meant getting.
Caleb, write it out in the chat. Why do they get a free pass? And me as a Jew person from 3,000 years ago, and I don't get the free pass. Well, why is that? I have like 0.5% Jewish blood in my running right now, my bloodstreams.
Okay, what does when
He
Romo
says
says
that he doesn't give you the free pass, so he's offended.
George, you came up again, bro. Fuck, I'm gonna have to move you down.
Amir or anybody else?
Amir, don't disrespect me, please.
What does when Romo says Edward carrot? What does that mean?
I don't give them a free pass.
I think we're still talking about seeing.
What's that mean though? What does that mean? Edward carrot. What does that mean?
The Rolo is not here.
No, but what is it's a texting thing.
He's referring to the comment above.
So, but what's it mean though? It means that Edward, I'm including you in this comment.
Yes, your
Okay.
father should have swallowed.
Okay, that's not that means okay.
Can someone bring Rolo in here again? We need to, maybe tell him something about the semen. George, we'll go after Rolo. He wants your semen.
Why do you have to start with George, Amir?
Bro, this guy keeps talking about semen. Like right now, he's about to say this.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring semen up.
Yeah, even for what doesn't like you, George? You're a good person. Just stop talking about the semen bullshit and religion. We don't care about your religion belief or semen bullshit. Anyway, Zach, what do we do about people like that, like George? He always talks about semen now.
Hey, that's for me to know and Oliver Stone to find out.
Well, sperm, not semen, and he wants to spread it across the Levant because he's a genius, and the world deserves genius children.
So, Zach, from your paradigm, do you think that the Israelis have played a large role in defending Epstein and, trying to hide the files from the public, Zach? Zach, are you there?
I can't really talk right now, I guess, but I'm just available to listen here.
No, why are you actually on stage? I'm confused.
No, is that,
No, General, I'm turning down your invitation. Thank you, though, but I would say I'm flattered, but
you want to come on up, General? Come on up. And if you want to come on up, Zach went down in the audience. I think he got tired. Yeah, so
What do you think, Salam? This guy said if I used one of his songs.
Welcome, salam, everyone.
Okay, here I go again.
I was just checking to see if I went viral.
what is going on with the General?
Not too bad. How are you? How's our
Fawad is doing good. Fawad Jalani is doing good. Normal's not here. As soon as I bring Fawad in here, he runs.
That's a shame.
Rolo was here. Rolo called me Fawad. So and then now we finally have Fawad in the room. I don't know.
Yeah, he thinks that's your name.
Yep.
It is,
That's
isn't
that.
Edward, what were you saying? Sorry.
Edward left, I think. Yeah, he left.
Oh, he left. Right.
Yes. I don't know. I think he was saying something. I don't know when he
He's
comes
in and
back.
out all the time.
Oh, yeah, he's probably busy. Anyways, what you been up to, General? You good? You busy?
Somewhat, yes. Life is a lot more productive when you don't tolerate Zionists.
That's true. It's true. The Zionists or something else, man.
No, it's just mind-numbing, unfortunately.
Did you hear about a whole bunch of Zionists crying about the new Superman movie?
What is actually going on with the Superman thing?
So apparently, it first turned into a whole immigrant thing, but now that people have watched it, apparently there's a couple of scenes where Superman is taking down a big bad country and entity that has all the weapons and powers in the world, and is using that weapons and powers to basically genocide a very poor and starving population.
Oh, wow.
Now you can see the inference of Israel and Palestine, and he basically kills Netanyahu, is what people are saying. James Gunn's like, no, I wrote this before the whole Middle East stuff or whatever, but a bunch of Zionists are saying it's anti-Semitic, they're pissed off, all that stuff, whatever. And a bunch of people around the world that hate the Zionists are just now mocking and saying, look at you, Netanyahu is basically dying in that movie. So it's kind of funny, but it literally means nothing, though. They're just making something out of nothing.
I definitely have to watch this movie now. I'm gonna have to look into it.
Oh, I definitely want to watch it too.
Yeah, good. Because it's hurting their ego. I think I gotta watch it now. Daniel, do you like that movie as well, or you hate it? No. Did you guys see what Elmo wrote on Twitter? Right.
That's why I've been spamming Elmo.
That was sickening, man. Caleb, what do you think about what Elmo wrote? Do you think he's anti-Semite? Let's say if he supports Israel and he says these type of things, would he get a free pass? At this moment, I think anybody that supports Israel and says anything against Israel, they will be like, yeah, we could take you as an ally. That's what it
What did
is.
they say about guilty conscience? Pricks the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guilty conscience pricks the mind. That's what's happening with the Superman.
Delulu asked him multiple times, so a normal black rabbi, can you pray against the oppressor in that land? They do not want to do that. Because they know deep down that these people are oppressing the Palestinians.
No, I even did that too. Oh man, Black Rabbi was the worst when it came to that question.
Yesterday, Nergis cooked him. I cooked him. I mean, he gets cooked, and I think you cooked him earlier in the day.
Who cooked him? Nuggets cooked him as well?
Yeah, Nergis cooked him.
Damn.
Yeah. I cooked him yesterday because he got caught trying to promote a scam NFT.
He has no self-respect, does he then?
He doesn't. He was.
Like, he comes here, gets humiliated, then comes back the next day for more.
Yeah, not only that. Like right now, a whole bunch of Israelis genuinely hate him because, if I'm not mistaken, again, this is just coming from my friends, but he started preparing.
That's the same thing here where I live here in Texas, not in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but they were telling people the same way, whether
like Piper. And but it's just on social media.
What you're not understanding is Piper is a fundamentally silly human being. Piper thinks that having no government is gonna work. That just people are gonna live in fucking kumbaya with no government.
Yeah.
You know that we've tried to get hunter-gatherer tribes that don't have a government. They have murder rates, as in death by another human rates, that are higher than Germany during World War II. They kill each other at extremely high rates in hunter-gatherer tribes. It's very stupid to think that when humans have no system of government in place, that they're actually peaceful. Because what reliably happens is you have someone who hurts you, and no one will prevent that from happening. There's no deterrent system. So then you have to deter them yourself. So then you have to signal a reputation for violence, which then causes when people threaten you and say you are not a person who will defend yourself with violence, you have to be violent against them to signal you do defend yourself.
And it devolves to might makes right, which is exactly what he's impugning Israel for doing right now. So I take with a very serious regard the saying that liberalism, or at the very least extreme liberalism, is a mental disorder. But what can you do? Piper doesn't even have to do that. He can just go visit Brazil. Go to Brazil at a moment where there's riots and all that, and see how long it lasts. See if he makes it out with all four limbs.
So there's a couple things. So this thing about human nature is fucking stupid. And I actually brought this up about the hunter-gatherer murder rates. Piper had no idea.
Rowdy Piper. Like down in the dude.
Man, listen, Daniel, you're going down. You're going down, brother. Listen. No, but Piper said that Piper didn't.
Taylor Greene has said it, and it's because they're just not educated. You don't need to meet, laugh out loud with your APAC handlers. You just need to open up a fucking book or have actually somebody who's working for you that can teach you this stuff. Because I don't